How's it going, everybody? Ninjago Kids here, and in today's video I brought you guys my Lego Ninjago minifigure slash ninja minifigure collection. So throughout this video I'm going to be showing you guys pretty much my whole minifig collection of ninjas, and the next part of this video will be my villains, and the third part will be my side characters from the show. So without further ado, let's just start off. But before that, I'd just like to tell y'all that my collection is not the most complete collection or the biggest out of all of those around the internet, but it's something that I'm proud of, that I've been collecting for the past, I don't know, probably like 3-4 years or so. So let's just hop into it with our first minifig, which is Pilot Kai. I'm gonna put this fig right there so you guys can see it. Following, we have Jay. Unfortunately, I do not have his original legs or hood piece. Moving on, we have Pilot Zane with his hairpiece. Also, one thing that I need to mention, my pilot figs will have the hairpiece put onto them. I don't know, I just like it and prefer it with the hairpiece. However, for these ones, the DX ninjas, I prefer the versions with the hoods on. And from the DX, I unfortunately only have Zane in a not so good condition. I bought him this way. But yeah, so this is quite what I have. I'm gonna set him aside because I still have a row of Nias and Lloyds. Unfortunately, from pilots, I am missing both of them. Moving on with season 1, we have Kai right here. Also Jay, which is a fantastic minifig. I always enjoyed the season 1 version of him. Here we have Zane with some pretty loose legs. I might have to change them in the future. Cole with pretty I forgot that word. Like, yeah, whatever. The hood is not in the best condition. Let's just put it that way. Here we have Lloyd. Wrong face, but it's the Lego movie sort of fig. I know, for those who know, it appeared in a Lego movie set as well. And this is quite all that I have from season 1. Here we have season 2 and my only fig from season 2, which is the Golden Lloyd. Now, I don't have the original face for him, unfortunately, but it's still a great fig to add to the collection. I'm gonna set him aside here. Moving on with season 3, I have Kai right here. As far as I know, they have not released a Nia fig from season 3 aside of the Stone Armor one. And my bad for stuttering a lot. I forget the names for the seasons or for the suits that they were wearing, because there are a lot of them, and throughout the years I have not kept up with the names of the suits. And here at season 3, I also have a pretty expensive minifig, which is Stone Armor Cole. I've seen that the prices for the figs have skyrocketed throughout the past month, and it's just insane. Moving on to season 4, we have Kai right here. Also, season 4, I think, is the only season that just had the craziest minifigs, and just it was a crazy thing with the show as well. Like, overall for me is, I don't know, it takes top 3 spot from seasons. I unfortunately don't have Zane, which is a bummer, but I have the Jungle Robe Super version, which I'm going to be showing in a second. Unfortunately, no Kabuki Nia as well, because I couldn't get my hands on a Bricktober pack. And since I do not live in Canada or wherever a Toys R Us is, yeah, I couldn't buy any of those packs or even other packs, which were, I guess, in Lego stores as well, with the Golden Zane and some others with the 3 Oni minifigs. I couldn't get those. But another expensive, or sort of expensive fig, which is the Lloyd from Jungle Robes. And here we have my first Nia, which thanks to a classmate of mine, I now can add to my collection. And also, sorry for my English. Yeah, I'm not English. I don't really, I mean, I'm trying my best to speak it as perfectly as I can. Yep, season 5 here. The Deep Stone ninjas or suits. I unfortunately don't have the right hood for J, as well as here is the other hood from some sort of pack with only like J and some stuff in it. Cole. Unfortunately, this is one of the seasons where I'm missing probably the more expensive figs, which is the Lloyd and Zane, which I've seen go up in prices a little too bad. And here I also have 2 Urjitsu ninjas. J has now been, I don't know, getting more expensive. I haven't really checked on the prices in about a week, but last time I've checked, in my currency, he is getting pretty expensive. Also, Zane here. I used to have Cole as well, but unfortunately I sold him. And I'm going to be selling a couple of my other sets because I'm saving up for a minifig or potentially a set, but I'm not going to leak it yet. Here we have Skybound. I forgot to mention at Sky, but here we have Skybound with Jay with his eye patch. One of the best seasons with Jay. Here we have Zane. Pretty awesome figs. Cole, unfortunately no Ghostface for Cole. I would have preferred the Ghostface version as it's accurate to the show. However, it's okay even like this. Here we have Lloyd and Nia, which was one of the hardest figs to get for me. I'm lucky again to have friends who quit collecting and I could have bought figs from them. And from some I did and from some I didn't, which I regret not doing or not buying from them. Here we have the Day of the Departed. Again, another, let me move my camera aside a little bit. Another wave which was extremely hard to collect. Here I have Jay. I think I have about 3 or 4 of this guy. He's just way too common. Here I have Sane. I honestly never thought I would have had this fig. I just bought a lot of figs, which costed me about $200. And yeah, I got Zane and Cole from that same lot, which was insane. Yeah. Here I have Lloyd. I remember I actually got this fig when I visited, or when I went back like to Hungary. For those who do not know, I am Hungarian, and yeah, I travel a lot. So when I'm in Hungary, or yeah, I'm buying stuff or figs from local stores that sell Legos. Prison Zane, forgot to mention. And then, wait, let me reach for these. Here I have season 7. Here I have the Kai with the glowing red eyes. Also Jay, Zane, which I was lucky enough to get from a magazine that was sold here in Europe. And also I ended up buying this set with him as well because I just ended up liking it. Here I have Cole with the damaged face, which is pretty cool. Then I have Lloyd right here. Pretty awesome fig, came in my favorite set, the Iron Doom, and also came in another set with Cole, but I do not have that one. Here I also have Nia, which was another pretty hard fig to get my hands on, but the same thing happened, came in the lot that I bought. Moving on, we have the movie. Now, this in particular is probably my least favorite out of the whole ninja suits. I mean, the suits are cool, but like just the movie itself was pretty awful. I don't know, for someone it might have been good, but I didn't enjoy it personally. Here we have Lloyd with the arm printing as well. And then here we have Nia, again with arm printing. In particular, I like about these that they have arm printing, or at least some of them have arm printing, which is cool. Here I have Kai from season 8. Unfortunately, if you guys can see, there is no sign on the mask. Now, that isn't because it's fake or something. It is original. However, it came in a magazine, and in the magazine, it did not have the sign on it. Here we have Jay from the same season, from season 8. I got this minifig. I also have duplicates of it. And of the set, I have the set with Kilo and him. Here we have Zane. Again, I have duplicates of him. I think I have my most duplicates from this season, or probably Legacy Kai, but we're not going to count that. Here's Cole. Here we have Lloyd, and now this guy is had some banger sets in which he appeared, first with his car and then with that temple of like the Oni masks. You guys know what I mean by that. And here we also have Nia, which came in the same set as Lloyd. I have to set it something like this. Okay, moving on to Hunted. Now, from Hunted, it took me a really long time to collect the figs. First, I didn't want to collect none of them, and then unfortunately, or not unfortunately, my bad, and then eventually, let's put it like that, I ended up collecting almost all of the minifigs. As you can see here, I have Kai, Jay, Zane, no Cole. Unfortunately, I have here Lloyd, and unfortunately again, no Nia. Moving on to season 10, or March of the Oni. Yeah, pretty cool figs. Pretty cool and expensive figs. For those who know, like, this Legacy guys were about $1,000. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Here we have Jay as well. Zane right here with the titanium face. We have Cole, and this is one of the figs that I thought I will never have until I went to Hungary and found it. I don't know, Hungary is just the greatest spot for me to find minifigs. And also Romania, like I buy figs from Romania as well. Not too many, but I buy. And then here we have the Nia as well. Season 11, starting off with Kai. We've got Jay, Zane right here, which this suit is pretty awesome. We've got Cole, again an awesome minifig, and Lloyd, but unfortunately without the hood. Yeah, he came in like this with Akira, and then he came in another set with the hood, and that is like the more expensive version of him. But for me, it's good like this. All I need is just to have him. Here, season 12, I suppose. I've lost track of the seasons right after season 11. So if I don't know, if I say a season wrong or something, let me know in the comments. And yeah, here we have Zane. Oh, Zane. Gosh, I'm tired. Jay and Lloyd. Now, I used to have the arcade with Lloyd, but that's currently for sale, and I don't have the arcade version of Lloyd here. But yeah, this is kind of all I have at the moment. I have to put it something like this because the base plate is too big and my desk is just too tiny or too small. Yeah, season, I have no clue which one. You guys let me know in the comment. I think it's the island. As far as I know, it's called the island, but aside of that, I don't know nothing. All I know is that I have a set in which most of the ninjas came in, so that's how I own all of these. Also, one thing that I want to mention is that I do not collect the ninjas over the Dragons Rising season. I drew the line here because it's getting ridiculously expensive and hard to keep up with. So yeah, I'm just not doing it. You'll notice I've skipped a ton of seasons, such as the Master of the Mountain, or I don't even know how that one is called, or Crystallized. I had Crystallized, but I sold my sets. So yeah, here is Core, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Core, and aside from Nia, which I don't know how I don't have, because I've been buying lots of figs, and I've seen her a couple times in some lots. Might have just got scammed there, but it is what it is. And so far, my base plate is pretty full, and we still have a couple more seasons to go through. Be able to show all of the figs. I just rotated my base plate a bit, so let's just go through with it. Here we have Kai from Dragons Rising, Jay, no Zane unfortunately, but we have Cole. Let me put him a little closer. We have Lloyd and Nia. I will have to get Zane as well, just to, for the sake of it, just to complete it. Now, I have genuinely zero idea about this season, but I have pretty much all the ninjas besides Nia again. I have Cole, but he is in his set with his Mac. Haven't opened it, haven't touched it. I'm most likely going to sell it. But it's for a good cause. I'm selling it for a good cause. Y'all will have to trust me on that one. So yeah, here is the 15th anniversary 15th anniversary ninja suits, which are a remake of the season 1 suits with Lloyd. If you watch my previous video where I've built the 15th anniversary set, you'll notice me saying that I don't really like this fig, and that is still my opinion to this day. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but yeah. And I also have Nia right here. And in the back, wait, I don't know if y'all can see, I have some more minifigs, which are not anything too spectacular. I'm gonna bring them a little closer to show them to you as well. So right off the bat here, I have these interesting suits. I don't know how they are called. I've just got like 1 or 2 of them, and I was like, why not make or just buy all of these and then put the ninja hats onto them to, I don't know, it just looked cool to me. Okay, I don't know, it just made sense. Moving on to the other suits. Now y'all will have to trust me, but I do have Kai and Jay from these suits, but they are for sale again, and yeah, I don't have them here at the moment. I have them somewhere packed up in a box, ready to be sold to the person that will want to buy them. Then I have another fig, coal of I don't know what, I don't know which season, I don't know what spinner or what air jitsu or what it's from, but I know I have it. Then I have Zane and Jay, and I also have Kai from this. Again, there are some spinners that I don't have the slightest clue about them, but yeah, these are the, you guys know what suits they are. I have no clue. And then I know that this and this are the FS ninjas. Pretty cool in my opinion. I think they go to the season 11 or 12, 11, probably 11. Then I have these 3 minifigs, which I think are the 10th anniversary remakes. Yeah, let me know in the comments. I, again, don't have any idea about them, but they are cool. Then we have Kai and Evil J, I think. Yeah, Evil J from, Dragon's Rising. I have no clue which season, but Dragon's Rising. You guys, I think, will know what I'm talking about. And to top it all off, we have Nia from the arcade, or the arcade version of Nia. Pretty cool one. And then from Crystallized, I know I said I don't have fish from Crystallized, but these are up for sale again for, I don't know, I think I have a buyer for them already. So yeah, these 2 are for sale again. So yeah, that's pretty much my collection. I'm not going to complete it entirely. All I'm going to do is buy the figs from pilots all the way to before Dragon's Rising, and yeah, I just hope for the best. And yeah, next video will be about the villains, so stay tuned for that. And so guys, this was my Ninjago minifigure ninja collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and see y'all in the next video.